Cancel.
Schweezy.
Okay, so, no. This is from TMZ. Carole Baskin first husband still missing despite resurfaced interview. The feds finding Carole Baskin's first husband alive is all the buzz on the internet, but that won't be to local authorities who tell TMZ they haven't heard from the feds and still consider Don Lewis missing. Here's the deal. Twitter users started chirping Wednesday when a lot of them discovered, for the first time apparently, a 2021 interview with Carole about the alleged report the Deputy of Homeland Security found Lewis living in Costa Rica. The purported DHS report came to light during the second season of Tiger King. It's also worth noting, as a legal matter, Don's been presumed dead since 2002, and of course Joe Exotic sees it that way too. Joe's attorney, John Phillips, says the TK2, Tiger King 2 doc, and Carole's ITV interview don't make a difference in their minds about her alleged involvement in DL's disappearance, adding the docs was floated as having veracity when it doesn't at all. He also insists Joe will be vindicated in due time. As for Carole, she reiterates that she told us back in 2021, which is that she does not know if the alleged DHS doc TK2 producer showed her is real. She's always maintained she had nothing to do with his disappearance or possible death. We've reached out to DHS for comment. So far, no word back yet, TMZ. You're the ones who, like, obviously are asking. You're like, TMZ has that mindset that I have, and it's just like, they're gonna say no. Like, 99.999%, they're gonna say no. But we can't live with ourselves, TMZ. We can't outlive with ourselves unless we do, at least if we didn't even ask, because if maybe we ask and good will come out of it. There's a possibility. TMZ's just like, can we get those reports? No, that'd be against the law. Like, okay, we're going to report that. We could not get a hold of them. Okay, shut the fuck up, TMZ. But no, this is news. We've been keeping up with Carole Baskin after literally everyone on the planet, except for like a couple people, are still even following the Tiger King stuff. Because I think, I think this shit is interesting. It's trash. It's just trashy enough for me to get into it. And so I'm going to follow all these careers to the bitter end. Doc Antle, he's in prison. Not for women. It's all animal related. For some reason, none of the women crimes helping. So let's all let that sink in. But now we're, back to Carole Baskin, because there were real hints that Don Lewis is alive, but it's just I don't know. That shit's just weird. I feel like we're at a point in society where I think it's been 20 years since Don Lewis disappeared. I'm just saying. I'm saying here in the most part, I think if he faked it, he did a really good job. So I think it's important, if he is alive, for him to resurface into the world, because we just need to know if Carole Baskin murdered someone. And then all of us would have to be like, wow, she really was the good one, and Joe Exotic was out of his fucking mind. I feel like that's all we want to know, TMZ. And TMZ's nuts in my mouth.
Got him!
Oh. Anyways, though, Tiger King stuff, is it even interesting anymore? Is anyone actually even still interested in, like, the Tiger King information that goes on? It's just like it was so popular, and like I was like, people were talking to like trying to interview smart people and be like, what do you see with her actions? Well, a lot of it seems to be manipulated by the camera, so like we couldn't be. So there's a possibility that we're never going to be able to get a real close read on her. I'm like, what do you personally think? Oh, she did that shit. That's 100%. Like, oh, she did that shit. No, and I honestly, I would love the whole Don Lewis case. Like, if he is alive out there in Costa Rica, I do have family in Costa Rica. Do not stay with them. I like that. I'm not trying to ruin that relationship. But Don, could you just be like, I'm alive, and we're all just gonna be Biden. Everybody get this to Joe Biden. But if Don Lewis really is alive, Don Lewis being, for those who want to know, is Carole Baskin's husband that she allegedly killed or did not kill. But we need Joe Biden to be like, any crimes he did, I did know he had some sexual assault stuff. But if it's about getting back into the United States or I don't know, we can just get those countries to mean that they'll give any pardon to any crimes or whatever. The sex-related ones, we'll let those. He can get arrested for that, but we still want him to come out or whatever, to let us know he's so alive that Carole didn't actually kill him, because I think that's a big part of her personality. Is like, she fucking killed a guy. That's like the big part of her personality, and that's closure, I think, America. I think that's, and then after that, they'll be like, every single COVID case, because it was at the beginning of COVID, every single COVID case has been cured. It is no longer even on this planet. Like, there's no way you could possibly get COVID unless someone jizzed in a cup and the jizz has COVID on it. That's the only answer. So, anyways, though, that's news I hope you like. Hey there, you just checked out a highlight from Cancel Schweezy. Thank you very much. I'm glad that you learned something and that you are now a smarter individual. Just so you know, we have full episodes and other many, many highlights available now. Click here for the next best thing that you can go check out as well. And make sure you press that subscribe button and press that notification bell. That way you get updated anytime we make a new post or anytime that we make a new highlight or full episode. So thank you, honk if you love butt drugs, and stay awesome.